Welcome back everyone to the Civics Gaming Syndicate. I'm your host, Civics. Today we're back to playing Equestria 4 Equestria War. Yeah. Last time we pretty much finished conquering the continent which we are on. One continent down, one to go. And it's going to take a little bit of time just to prepare for the next continent. Just to prepare to get there. Still gotta conquer the damn thing. I was kind of hoping that these guys would end up at war with them or something, but I don't think so. I don't think they will. Given that they're doing army training and not even doing anything else. Yeah, Equestria just doesn't seem to have a lot of things to go conquering stuff. They also have harmony groups. Harmony diplomacy, really gross. What about you guys? What do you have? Surely the communists must have something. Some sort of, let's go conquer stuff type of event or chain or something. Civil War in Equestria. Yeah, that's not that great. It doesn't really have anything. Of course, you won't have anything. Republic of Nova Griffonian. Disgusting. Alright, so we got problems with pony power. We got some infrastructure things that must be getting fixed up. Really, this whole thing is going to get fixed up pretty quickly. I think we're going to have to rely on some nuclear weaponry to really get us over the fence here. Which reminds me, how are we doing with that? Oh, we are actually producing nuclear weapons. That's good. We're working on that. Sort of. Yeah, this is going to take a little while. Logistics. Let's figure that out. Wow, 1019. The year is 1019, and we're still fighting a war. Maybe fighting still work, but we still have not conquered anyone, or as many people as I would like. There's all that other work to be done. Oh, there's still even more stuff here. How's that coming along? When is this awful thing gonna end? December of this year. Okay, that's not so bad. An excellent chance. Bad weather, night penalty. Let's do that. Ooh, more free military factories. That's good news. What do we want to do? We want more guns to be built. Really gotta get these things going. Get some upgrades going. He's upgrading, he's upgrading. So many upgrades. So little time. Oh, you should get upgraded. You should be upgrading. You should be upgrading. You should be upgrading. And you should be upgrading. Hey, you know who should really be upgrading? Is these modern tanks. How are we doing? 7,000. Not bad. Let's start converting some of these. I don't know how many we can actually convert. think we ought to keep some medium tanks in the lineup. Yeah, I need 15,000 of those. $26 a day, making 31 a day, and that's still not enough. We also have a secondary problem of really not having enough. Ooh, not that. Ooh, look at that. Not having enough chromium. Yeah, that's a problem. We still don't have enough of that. We've put down a lot of infrastructure to get more of it, and we still don't have enough. Oh, actually, it's not yet built. So it's not yet built. Where's it all sitting? It's all sitting below all that other stuff. Alright, well, that's fine. Eventually it'll get built. One problem at a time. Let's work on more than one problem at a time, shall we? Actually, no, this is good. Yeah, it's fine. These are producing pretty fast. You don't get the infrastructure. It's a lot of infrastructure. But I really need this infrastructure button. Because I need that chromium. The longer we wait, the less tanks we'll have. And I'm a fan of having lots of tanks. Still need more of everything. And the plus side of pony power is going up quite fast. $28,000 a month, and that's actually growing. It's still growing. It's growing quite nicely. Let's see. That's done. I could get the engineering, or just a thought. Closer to that. Nope, pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. We also have light tanks that we upgraded as well. Let's do that. Griffonian land is mostly united. I'm not going to bother with that guy. He's nobody. The Dread League, I cannot actually go to war with. It's just kind of silly. And this guy, of course, is allied with Equestria, so we're not going there yet. The goal is to take the Republic first, all these communists, and then we'll have the last big war against Equestria itself. That's a funky-looking tactical bomber. That is the weirdest looking tactical bomber I think I've ever seen in this game. That's disgusting, really. Just kind of disgusting. Alright, new fighters. Jet fighter. Ooh. It's a jet fighter. Let's make sure the reliability is good. Weapons. Oh, just short. Yeah, I guess I'll go with the extra reliability, so it's only 72%. Fuck one. Oh, and you can't just upgrade all the other fighters. There's that island. Yeah, this thing up here, I'm not taking that thing anytime soon. Did a D-Day on Equestria happen yet? Not yet, Mr. White. Still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. D-Day landings are going to be happening against him, not against Equestria. When it comes to Equestria, it'll be a ground war. You know, navy involved, other than my navy fighting him off to defend my waters. Our naval landings will be happening against the Griffonians and Stallion Grad. Good old Stallion Grad. Requires the following technologies: streamlined manufacturing. Is that something over here? No, it's not. Streamlined manufacturing is this thing right here. Oh! We have more stuff to do. Damn. I have EU4, I don't have most of the DLCs. It wasn't that good of a game. Bam! Throw down the mic. Throw down the gauntlets. It wasn't that good of a game. Yeah, that's what we're going with. No, I just never was a big EU4 fan. It was an okay game. I liked 3, 4, I just didn't play enough. Such is life. Land nighttime battles, that sounds good. Alright, infrastructure's being built up. Oh, how's that, 49, 44? Alright, we're getting there. We are certainly getting there. With that, other stuff. The chromium. These don't increase my population, do they? Is there population effect from infrastructure? You would think there would be, but it does not appear to be. It's unfortunate. I wonder if there's anyone other than this person. Pure Universal's got updated, it's very cool, Wahal. Imagine later into the before the archaic period. Imperial Universals is not receiving any more updates for a very long time. It's currently no longer being worked on. All of the team members were reassigned to other projects. Not to say that I won't be playing it ever again, just that it may be some time before we ever see it again. I almost feel like I have enough divisions. Whereas your Death Corps? Your Death Corps is just sitting there doing nothing. It's garrisoning everything. The entire First Army. The entire Peter Griffin's army group is sitting around doing nothing. We're gonna have to rename all these things. So we got... It's Lewis. How do I spell Lois? Was it just Lois? I think that's how they did it. The Lois Griffin Army. And Griffon Army. I think it's Lois. O-L-I-S. I just spelled Griffin wrong. JR, why does it look different? FF. ION, I missed the I. Griffon, there you go. Oh, there is no I. There's no I in Griffin. Except for after the R. Damn it. Griffon. You. Lose your I. The Dooms Griffins. Lois Meg. Chris Griffin, Army. And Chris. Oh, Stewie. And, I don't know, I guess we'll have the Brian Griffin. What am I missing? Stewie, Brian, Chris, Meg, Lois, definitely Peter Griffins, of course. What's the name? Let's go with, Craig Meyer Army. And that's it. We're adding Craig Meyer. Joe's not worth it. There's no Swansons. Just a Craig Meyer. Right. And already, we got those jet fighters growing quite quickly. Let's get more of those. All those need to be on the front. Nobody wants in the newspaper. Army 1 took that. We need Doom Griffins took that. Oh, we got the lowest Griffin, Peter Griffins. It's all armies, it's all good. These other guys don't matter. Army Group 2 and 3, they don't really matter. They're not important. Alright, we're getting a lot of unassigned infantry. Which may be a mistake. Okay, reinforcements should be highest, upgrades should be next. We'll go with that. Tactical bomber and jet bomber. Of course. Oh, we're still waiting for those things to finish. Do I have a naval bomber? Oh, I do. So yes, naval bombers don't have an upgraded version of themselves. It's unfortunate. Scout plane, jet, spy plane, interesting. Yeah, let's get... Oh my goodness gracious. Never even started with these things. Right, well... Could just do fleet in the beginning. I'm not really gonna do a lot of carriers. I'm pretty sure the base striking is focus on carriers. And this focuses around battleships, which is what I think we're gonna go with. It's more of the regular fleet. 79%. It got updated because the Shuttleman fighter is doing a series on it. He said it's gonna update. I don't think there's any update on Imperator Rome. Oh, Imperium Universals. Oh, it's a mod for Europa Universals. I got you. I got you now. I thought you were talking about Imperial Rome. Ah, good times. Yeah, Imperial Rome is no longer being developed. Imperial Universals is something different. Expand chromium mines. I would like to do that. Only had the technology. How is the trade doing, by the way? There you go, chromium. It's doing a little bit better. Means I can get more tanks. Over here, I need this. Source excavation should help. 10% bonus. That should have some effect. And we need more mechanical units. Alright, what I'm thinking is... Mr. James D. Millender? Thank you very much for saying it's cool stream. Alright, what else we got? We gotta get some of these things going. Oh boy, do we need to get some of these things going. Naval torpedo launchers. Okay, well... We have no weapon technology whatsoever, and I need my stuff. I need my Navy stuff. Which is just not good. Damage control, let's fire control, damn it, so much. Imperator Rome was actually a remake of an original Imperator Rome. It's actually a second Imperator Rome. Paradox, a long time ago, did another version of Imperator Rome, and they didn't even, like with the new version, they didn't even name it Imperator Rome 2. They were just like, nope, it's Imperator Rome. Let's pretend we never had an original game. Little tidbit of history. 10 years ago, there was another Imperator Rome that Paradox made. And it was bad. It wasn't actually that bad, I liked it. But a lot of people didn't. Start reducing our regular tank usage. Let's get some more into that. Mechanical infantry. I'm gonna grab another one into the modern tanks. Because that's where we really want to be, is the modern tanks right now. So I don't need as many of these light tanks either. Yeah, 150 factories, what could possibly go wrong with that? Which is an Imperial Universals 2. You know, it might have been Imperial Universals. Might have been the original game. It was a very long time ago. Go to Rome. Universals. No, there was another. Ah, God, what was the name? Paradox. Chariots of War, Europa, wasn't it? Two Thrones, Diplomacy, Hearts of Iron 2, Birth of America. Oh, I forgot about Birth of America. Europa Universal's Rome was the name of the game. It was Europa Universal's Rome. It came out in 2008. That was the original. That's the original Rome game that Imperator Rome is based off of. I found it. Yeah, that's old school. And then Imperator Rome is basically the successor. Over a decade later. Shout out loud on Discord if I play it. I'll let you know if I play it. I probably won't. I haven't been a fan of Imperator Universals for a while. Nothing super bad about it, just wasn't my cup of tea. I don't know what, it's completely dropped. Oops. We got some new technology, except it isn't... Maybe I didn't get new technology? Imperial Universal, a mod or independent game? It's a mod. Isn't it? Imperium Universals is a mod. It's a mod for EU4. That came out in like 2016 or something like that. Yeah. Long time ago. Oh, this thing's finished. Expensive but reliable, cheap and quick. Let's go expensive but reliable. For our navy. I want to have a decent navy. We're playing Imperium, play Imperium Universal, shout out loud in Discord or something. Yeah, I will. I will. I gotcha. And oh, the tank's done. Light tank. Mr. White, you're repeating yourself. Well, at least your chat is repeating itself. Let's go to that. And let's switch you over. Ooh. We can upgrade this bad boy. Can I get 4? No, just 3. It's the Liza. Or the Lisa, if you will. Mark 1. Where's my Mark 1? There it is. We gotta get a lot of tanks. A lot of tanks must be built. I was gonna look for something else. Ah, chromium. Yeah, that was gonna be a problem. Still. So we got a lot of infrastructure coming in to help. And this should help as well. Oh, no, I remember what I was gonna do. It was the stupid tank division. I need to change all those mediums to moderns. Set one button. All of our tanks are now modernized. And modern self-propelled artillery as well. Excellent. Very excellent. Now we do some damage. Or at least I think we do some damage once we can actually afford. Where am I looking? Looking here. Need another 30,000 tanks. And we're also short in chromium, which is holding us back. On the plus side, oh, that cap is very low as well. All things will take a little while. Looking at, we need this first industry to get built. Oh, repeated what? It's repeating. Most men don't like to say words or phrases. Why we exist? What are words? What is life? What is the phrase? Why words exist? Thanks, Mr. White. You're always a breath of fresh air. Ah, more chromium. 15 in that area. Oh, he's really got infrastructure. Oh. So really that 15 is going to become 30? Because of infrastructure times 2? That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. Is happening with you. Yes, 15 times 2 would be 30. That's good. It's a good number, I like it. You work on the resource gain. What year do I have to go to war with this guy? You gonna tell me when the thing expires? We'll go April of 1020. Oh shit, like right now. We have to go to war with this guy like right now. Oops. Alright, well, let's relax, take a deep breath. No, we have to go to war with him right now. We don't have to actually invade him. Right now, this moment. What do we got? Should they pause that thing? That thing's never gonna get finished. Pause the changelings, pause Equestria, pause this dude. All focus should be on this. 380 days. Yeah. Right. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Alright, Nova. Nova Griffonia. I guess we have to do this. Even though we're not actually ready, we don't have everything ready. We just have to get into the war. Don't even not even have my I don't even have my Air Force, do I? What is this? Oh, we have rockets. I didn't know this just automatically built rockets. Does that just automatically build rockets? It just automatically builds rockets. I never knew that. What a lesson I've learned. And it looks like we actually did build our Air Force stuff up. So let's get our air units. Not necessarily my air units, but let's get all my people away and into these areas. Frozen North. Alright, who else do we still have? We still have you guys. Jesus, don't come with Mr. on my name. I'm just 20. Make me feel old. Excellent. You should feel old. That's how I want everyone to feel. Just like me. Old. You should feel as old as I do. I believe I have some naval fighters, naval bombers as well. Sort of. Ooh, we have jet fighters. Oh, right. I don't have enough pony power to do anything. You know what? We're gonna cut a bunch of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? I'm gonna completely cut infantry. We just don't need more infantry. Just straight up. That's 100 grand of pony power I just freed up. It's going straight into jet fighters as well as naval bombers. If I can find naval bombers. Do I have naval bombers? I do. I have one somewhere. Naval bomber. And jet fighters. And you. Oops. Couple naval bombers. And a couple jet fighters. How lovely. Oh, we're using actually a lot of pony power just to get these planes going. It's kind of sad. 8,000 for 200 jet planes? That's rough. It's real rough. More naval bombers. More jet planes. I think some of these just redeployed in wrong places. Alright, that's fine. Let's let my planes go ahead and deploy themselves everywhere around the world. Hopefully we can take control of the skies. Ooh, are those enemy planes? Jet planes? I have not. Oh my. Yep, we're gonna have fun taking on the enemies in these areas. What happened to my airbase here? Wow. They've already landed and invaded me. That is horseshit. How did he even get so many ponies to naval invade so fast? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how he managed to do that so quickly. Literally just started the war. It would take me 42 days to prepare that invasion. And he did it in like 5 days. This is the crazy thing. I started the war. How is he doing naval invasions within like a day of me starting the war? Just doesn't make sense. Alright, let's take control of this area. The whole area. Maybe not that. Not too late. Oh god, you got more ships. And how are my ships taking damage already? They've been down here repairing. Ah, they're deployed in the wrong area. Great. Be inevitable so that even a day we can use to our advantage. No, they used it to their advantage. They're naval invading me within a day of me starting the war. How do you even get troops to repair that fast is just bullshit. That's what I say. I say it's bullshit. Game is losing hacks. Elite hacks against me. And I'm actually really pissed off about this because these are like good provinces. Ah, fuck. 7 days. 7 days and this war is fucked. Right? What do I have until April, right? Have to redo all this goddamn shit. By April. Alright, we have until the end of the month. Maybe attacking his capital is not a good idea. Let's see, you have a naval base of 2. You know what? We're gonna attack his capital. Bringing the sign to there. I only have 1 port ready to go, which is really, truly bad. Right, you guys all over there. What are you guys doing? You're over here being weirdos. Mm. Let's get one of you to garrison all along the coast here. Especially those islands. And the other one's gonna garrison along here. Also garrison the islands. Or double garrison on the islands. Just make damn sure enemies suffer if they try to go over there. Now I get to reinforce. I get to do this entire thing over again. That's what I always wanted to do, is this entire thing again. We were just born to deploy planes all over the place repeatedly. It's my destiny. Alright, and all these ships really What is wrong with this guy? Invasion failed. It wasn't really an invasion, it was more like a defensive failure. You know what? I don't need those. I don't need all that. Just need this and this, really. That's all I really need. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. That'll be the Navy. And we don't need that material guard unit. Established last time. Okay, this is brutal. Gonna get more those guys. Get the naval bombers. We're actually gonna get some additional fighters as well. On these islands are very important. Fighters, naval bombers. Other jet fighters. Should help that area. Just grab a couple hundred fighters, doesn't really matter what they look like. They automatically upgrade to the correct looking unit. Your jet fighters there. Let's do the same with you. Again, just deploy regular fighters, it's fine. Jet fighters. These naval bombers that they are. So you guys are gonna support there, you're gonna attack there, you're gonna attack there, maybe you attack there, you attack there. Go there. Maybe 600 will go there. Do you have space? Like a few 100? Yes, you do. Jet flares there, and last one will be you. Hey, let's just save there. No matter what else happens, at least my planes will be ready to go. At least do I have enough active ships to patrol this entire area? Really? Really? Patrol fleet? He's got so many damn ships currently preparing itself. Okay. Skyfall fleet, nice. Good name. Split in half. In this big fleet, also gonna need you to split in half or something. There you go. Enable the automatic reinforcement in selected task force. Okay. Now I see low shit. Where's my production? These ships. Right, these ships need to be deployed into this guy. I guess it's... I go to Navy, that's Griffonian Theater 1. Right. If I tell you guys to deploy into the Navy Theater, you're just automatically deploying to the Navy Theater, that'd be better. Or a little bit better than what I'm doing right now. Don't care where in the theater they deploy, as long as they deploy. Start shooting stuff. I'll be happy. We also need more chromium for them to actually deploy stuff. I think we're having a big issue with resources and pony power. Yeah, that pony power issue is kind of a drag. Trim. Actually get that done. We got a few days left to get things into gear. Let's deploy you up there. deploy all of you up here. You guys, of course, were deployed directly in front of yourselves. So going to the north. It's going there. You are all going there. And you guys all go there. I'm still missing some spots though. I don't have any more. Mr. Anderson, have a good night. I'm thinking I should get rid of half of these units. Spend 20 units. That 20 power, 250,000 20 power to be exact. It's now back into the pool. Should come in handy for my fighters. Let's see, naval bombers. I'm going to give you guys a couple hundred tactical bombers. Find them. Close enough. You know what, if you guys are just going to be 400 units, go up there, deploy there, and then this guy will actually deploy some real units. 100 fighters, 100 tactical bombers, 100 naval units to go. You're still deploying, come on. Are there not more units coming over here? One person is going to come to defend this area? Are you kidding me right now? I would hope there's going to be more coming, but there isn't. We're just going to send one unit to defend that entire section of my coast. Okay, this is really... Oh. No, I'm wrong. There's a ton of units here for some reason. Okay, well that worked. Worked well, I guess. And somehow I'm still building factories. Let's get more of that. And our naval capacity went up as well. Yeah, get those. Deal with that. You're gonna be 20 days, but you'll be fine. Wow, we got a lot of intel there now. It's good to see. That's damn good to see. Tell me something. Are you just landing in one spot? You're gonna go from there and you're just gonna land in that one area? Okay. That's exactly what I had planned. Just out of curiosity. Can we get some intel about what he's hiding over here? I'm betting he's going to be a lot weaker over there than he will here, I should say, than he will down there, and maybe that's probably an even better place for us to be launching these things. Get you up here and there. Let's put you up here as well. Which really raises the question, are you guys ready to go? No, you're not. Oh, some of them are. The others are not. Right, let's save. Let's commence this war. And some of the units can actually go and attack. Some of them aren't, but some of them can. Let's see if we can get in quickly under the radar on the enemies. Light tank number 4. That was long tank. Light tank number 4. There you go. It's what we currently have. Save the modern artillery. Ugudeo's wins. And it looks like our planes right off the bat are sinking some ships. That is going to be particularly useful. That's a lot of ships sunk by our planes. That's the big thing about having a big air force. Naval destroyers, naval bombers I should say, is they sink more than what your actual navy will do. Like, they are really quite good. All your navy needs to do is spot the enemy and your air force will take them out. Real question is, are you guys gonna screw me over here? Yep, you are. This is gonna be a complete epic failure over here. Because we are, of course, gonna run out of supplies very early. Oh, 3 tank battalions, okay. That's great, you guys are definitely gonna run out of supplies. Let's just immediately start building a naval dockyard here. It's a special port. We just made. For the sake of being special. 24 days to get that built. That is not gonna turn out well for me. Oh, that's definitely not gonna turn out well for me. 24 days just to get one port built is really not going to turn out well for me. Let's tell you to be a siege artillery. You got nothing to really help you out. Right, you just hold your position. I said hold your position. Why are you not holding your position? Oh, that. Right, you hold your position. $16 out of 21 days. With luck. Oh. Fantastic. Don't even have to wait anymore. Just get all these units over here. Start pushing. And what's going on over here? Don't know why you guys are allowing that to happen. So that army's there. Let's grab this army. Sorry, I'll get you off the whatever you're doing. Get you over here as well. Wait, Sky, wasn't that over here somewhere? Was it here? That's the frozen north. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright. We're at war with like everything over here. It's great. A little enemy showing up on our borders there. It's okay. Just need all of you to keep on pushing, on trucking. Oh, we're a little bit over capacity. Hopefully those naval docks can get built quickly. April 27th, May 2nd. We also need these guys to really just keep pushing out. That's the other little secret. Just keep pushing the enemy. Actually, that's going to become a problem very quickly. I don't even have control of the province. I might need to use another army to gain another foothold. And to push a secondary foothold. There are Stalingrad troops here as well. Okay. The Mega Griffins army. Got the Mega Griffin army. I'll strike them there and there. Circle around his capital and take him out. It's a good strategy. Should send him into a little bit of chaos. Really, we need these docks to get me going here. Get me some naval supplies, so that we're gonna die here. Because that's looking pretty likely scenario at this point. Let's actually grab your army out of here. Your army is just taking up supplies. At this point. In fact, I'm gonna get you to launch your own naval invasion. Maybe not that far out. Let's get you to come down here. Strike there. And that'll at least get some of those units over there. Of that infrastructure cost. The 27th, I think I actually need just the highest ranking thing and give you a bonus. Not sure if secondaries actually do anything. I hoping it does. Unfortunately, we're being attacked in the spot that we're trying to build. Did we just get pushed out? No, we're okay. And yet the extra naval base did not help at all. That is bad. You guys both need 21 days. This is a bad naval invasion. Okay, it started off okay, but it's turning bad quickly. Why is this guy here? Get out of here. And why is nobody... Let's just kill those enemies. Oh god. Oh, well, it still says they were stuck at 8 because of the low local infrastructure. Shit. So even have a good port means nothing right now. At least up here. It means nothing. I need you guys to hold this. I actually think you guys need to pull out of there or something. He's going there. Yeah, I need you guys to get back into that area. That's really bad. Alright, this is just a bad naval invasion. Perhaps it was just too early for that naval invasion. Perhaps I should have used more troops and stuff to really get it going. Why can't I delete orders? Ah. Select just these 12 units? No, I can't. Wow, I picked all those units and they were all part of the same division. Great. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't use the knight actually. Scale them up. To attack. Come on, pick that line. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all my tanks going to the same place. That's fantastic. How lucky are we with that? Alright, blue. Mr. Blue. 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Can go to that second. Sorry, that was the first line. Second line. Okay, well, I fucked this up. God damn it. Blue! I didn't realize there's a top part here. Right, you 6 go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Grab you and this other tank. 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the third line. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That line at the bottom. Okay. Now I'm thinking for this guy. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to deploy him all along the coast. Excuse me. Two, 3, oops, 4, 5. And this guy can join you. I'm gonna be looking at 19 days basically for all that stuff. That's great. None of you will ever finish at any point in time this year. How wonderful. Frozen North, presumably he's the capital of the Frozen North, right? Yes, of course. So we take that, we take this region, we take that region. Right, what could possibly go wrong with all these plans, aside from everything? Blue army. No, you guys don't need to garrison anything. It's fine. Army is gonna do its thing. Air Force is gonna do its thing. I'm trying to dominate. I hope the Air Force can dominate this time. I'm gonna save after all that work. And, whoops. Almost forgot to start that war. Light tank. Let's get the better rockets. Oh, I forgot about this dude. He's gonna invite you into the war. Come along. Not gonna do anything, but it's always nice. More support. Alright, these are actually all done in like 7 to 10 days. That's not so bad. And, you know what? He does have a big air force, doesn't he? Of course he does. Of course you have a big air force. We are shooting more of them down than they're shooting of us. So that's a plus. What is attacking us and where, and how is it killing one unit? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's get more fighters into this nightmare. To help at least try to get control. Well, my divisions have not actually reached their destination yet. And we're losing that, it's the unknown. We lost that naval supremacy. Yeah, we are losing that naval supremacy. We should still have... Like, this should be giving us a big bonus. Wow, we sunk a lot of their ships. Oh. We sunk a ton of their ships. Maybe we knocked out their fleet. Yeah, we've just been destroying convoys and more ships destroyed. More ships, even more. I mean, we are really knocked out their fleet quite a bit. Which is a good thing. We do have naval supremacy, I believe, because of that. Dockyards being used. Let's see, their air force, they still have 2,000 fighters on hand. Which is not good, but they're fighter level 2s. There's some level 3s. There's a lot of level 3. Oh, they even have some jet fighters. Well, that's not good. Here, I thought I was going to be the only one. What are those heavy fighters? Strategic air destruction. They got 13 out of 32 researched. Okay. Navy is probably better than mine. Current intel 54. Oh yeah, not enough. Oh, it's not enough to actually see. Okay, that's fine. One destroyer, one light cruiser. How about Stalingrad? Has 2 battleships and a small handful of ships left. And their air force is a little bit better. Got some yaks. They do have jet fighters as well. Between 6,000 and 8,000 fighters at their disposal. So the air warfare is going to take quite a while. But we are shooting a lot more of them down than they are shooting of us. That's for certain. Yeah, we're definitely shooting a lot more of them down than they are of us. They're shooting 1 or 2 of my planes. Oh, actually, there was a bunch of losses there. They do outnumber us, though. At least in that sense, right now, of what they have being thrown into there. Just wondering, what can we get? Is there anything I can get to increase my repair? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's better to get these air doctrines going further. Oops, ladder shooting. What was that? Oh, for my ships. Yeah, we're just now getting all these things done. It's a real shame that we lost naval supremacy in these areas. It's a damn shame. Oh, did I stop? Automatically... No, they're supposed to be deploying into the Griffonian theater. I guess they're going into reserve for some reason. That's okay. Hopefully as we get these new dockyards going and expanding, we'll have some better repairs going. Now I'm currently used for ship repair. Can I just like maximize this? To get as much repairing done as we can. I didn't realize this was a thing, that I actually have to click on repairs to get my damn ships to be repaired. I thought they just automatically got to repaired wherever they were. Free military. Oh man. Like I need that chromium. I can't keep building those tanks. You know what? Here. Or up here. Why do you have such a big... It says needed for reinforcements. And it says being stockpiled. I'm so confused. Your number makes no sense. It hurts my head. What's the real number? What do we got over here? Extra weapons plus 500 a day. Okay. I need some artillery. Which needs tungsten. You know what? That's fine. Get the modern artillery. We do use a lot of artillery. Death from above. Oh, a bunch of research just finished there. Or not. One bit of research finished. Advanced guided missiles. Can't yet start striking over there. Can we build rocket test site to be bigger? Okay. I'm guessing no. Cruiser destroyed. Destroyer destroyed. 2 more destroyers destroyed. What else do we have? Med naval combat. Oh, that's it. Construction, yay, construction! And to get more resource. I do need 10% or 5% more resources. That'd be nice. It'd be really nice if we can win this air battle. Somehow I'm losing over here. New plane shot down 3 by anti-air, okay. Base generation. What are you guys doing? You guys can actually deploy. I think it's because I got my navy built. Yeah, my navy's back into possession. Well, again, moving at least. He's got some tactical bombers coming after us, but it's okay. Let's save as number 2. Let's see if we can actually make it across and really do some damage against our enemy. Maybe take some of these strategic locations and ports. That'd be nice. Actually do something. Ooh, magnetic detector. Dual force secondary battery. There you go. Bunch of units just deployed. Come on, guys. On deploying. Don't stop deploying and taking shit. Don't stop. I need to kill the enemy. It's gotta micromanage everything. Okay. This dock needs to be expanded immediately. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety still with this invasion. So I can connect these 3 and take that port down there. This is far from over. Did we take this? Not yet. I'm pushing outwards. Alright. Looking a lot better now. Let's get the blue army up here. That'll be your focus. To come up and attack this stuff. Take the north. For you are blue. Red army. Focus in the central location. Pushing out towards this border. And the brown army. Ever so brown. Shall come over here. He's not connected. Yeah, they're connected. That's fine. The brown army. Shall push towards you guys. Stalliongrad. Want a hard push? Fast push? A push that pushes all pushes. The best kind of pushes. Can you make it over there? Yes. Oh, no, you can't. Alright. We get one fighter and one tactical to go over here. You guys come here, and can you push there? Yes, you can. Yes, you most certainly can do that. What else am I thinking? You have jet fighters, regular fighters, and a tactical bomber. Let's get you over here as well. Have you striking there. And you... I'm gonna take the... Oh, Into the Unknown Shore. Nice. Good names. Let's grab your jet fighter, one of your other fighters, and chase into there as well. I need just everyone to keep pushing out. Right now is a good time to be making the big pushes before they can actually rally against us. So once they rally against us, we're totally fine. Plus, we can push out enough that we can have a lot of stuff. A lot of infrastructure and stuff going. Otherwise, yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's just boost the infrastructure there all the way to max as well. Come on, don't give that stuff up. Stop giving it up. They take, we take back, they take, we take back. I need you guys to take it and keep it. And grow it. Grow it long, grow it hard, grow it fast. Good times. Good times. Alright, and we've stalled, haven't we? I feel like we stalled on this already, which is very sad. You guys are doing okay. Here you gotta pop in that anti-air just to assist. So we got dockyards being built. Let's get more supplies over. We're building the infrastructure to actually supply our troops with it. Alright, all of you need to hold on. So you're not going to make any advancements anymore for a little while. Which is a sad state of affairs. When you're already stalling. You've taken so much. I want you to come and garrison this area. Urban Assault Specialist. Nice. You have nothing. Tell me you have something good. Not really. I mean, Logistics Wizard is pretty good. Especially right now, we're having logistical issues. These lands. Right, how's my navy looking? How's my navy? Navy. I wanted you to also take that. Enemies have laid 73 mines. Well, that's awful. And 2 mines in that area. Wow, that's really awful. Let's start patrolling there. What kind of navy do you guys have? Or ports, I should say. Do you guys some pretty well developed ports, actually. Alright, so you're gonna go garrison them and help them out. But you are gonna help me launch a whole new naval invasion. And how down here? That's what I'm thinking. Although, what do we have here? It's one base and just one base there as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's look towards a second front than the naval warfare theater. 4, 5, and take one of those tanks. It'll be 6. And no, don't go there. Launch from here. You launch from there to come down here. You still go through that theater. Okay. 4, 5, and 6. You can launch from there, that's fine. Yeah, you know what, go there. 3, 4. 5, and 6. Four, 5. Yeah, I guess use all 6. Okay. And then you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a lot of tanks. You have a lot of tanks. You're a tank army. That's what I'm realizing now. I'm gonna get you to deploy all along the coast with your many, many tanks. That was 6, right? Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, take the other infantry. 6. Damn it. 1, 2, seriously, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. There. And the final army, the Craigmire army. Oh, which has all infantry. You have all tanks and you have a lot of infantry. Well, that was oopsies. Don't know why I'm just realizing this now. fought an entire war with these two armies, and did not realize that. And I guess they're going to deploy from the same areas. Let's see, 6 go there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Second port there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the third port to there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. No. There you go. We go there. Alright, so we just gotta hold here for long enough. For these guys to all get in a position, prepare themselves. And for my navy to also, you know, take up position around this entire area. I only have 1 out of 5 currently deployed, that's not good. Those are not good numbers. Okay, let's get the rocketry technology up. I have nuclear reactors. Built 8 and 4 nuclear bombs. Which makes me wonder, should I use them against them? Do I feel lucky? Kinda do. So why does it say 1 out of 5? And I should have... Oh, you have 2 out of 5. Oh, and you have 2 out of 5. Okay, so we actually should be getting some naval supremacy here, but we're not. Or some of you are and some of you are not. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, I might know the deal. Well, that is a whole other area. Yes, that's the deal. That's a whole other area. And that's going to have a lot of mines. And do I have... Oh, I do have an Air Force going to it, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Just get more weapons. They only cost steel. It's really not so bad. Wait, don't these things... Aren't you supposed to cost mana? Or crystals, whatever it is? Pretty sure those things are supposed to cost crystals. But whatever. Alright, these things should now start being able to invade more everywhere. Yes. At least they sort of are. Running out of navies though. Yep, they damaged a bunch of my ships. Where's all his troops gone? He just pulled a lot of troops out of the area. For some reason. Is he preparing against me? Does he know I'm coming? I think he knows I'm coming. That, or... No, you don't have any quasi battle against him. They do have bad relations. Okay, I don't know why he's doing that. It's kind of worrisome. Oh, my pony power sucks. Well, that's great. Thanks, pony power. We have a total of 18 million pony power right now. Deployed. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Those numbers don't add up. Total pony power should be 18 million, but there's only 5 million in the field. 2, 4, 6, 700,000 other than that. So really, I'm only counting like 6 million pony power out of that 18 million. Something's amiss. Something is very much amiss. Right, well, that's fine. You guys just destroyed a bunch of enemy tanks. Okay, push forward. I see no reason why you guys can't be pushing forward right now. Except for maybe you. You kind of have a good reason. I.e., you have no sweats. Although, you do kind of now have sweats. Oh! They like redeployed a bunch of troops up here. On the Democratic Republic of England. There's a bunch of troops that are all up in arms about me being around them. Which I cannot really blame them, but... at the same time, what the hell? And despite the fact that I'm just preparing a naval invasion, we can't actually do it yet. It seems like he pushed a lot of his forces away from me, which we are going to promptly take advantage of. Unless he started another front somewhere against me. Now it looks like it's fine. I do not see any enemy units around me. What is that? What are you? Oh, you're the reserve ships. Right. And you, for some reason, are all the way down here. Pairing all the way down there. Okay. That's cool. That's neat. It's fine. Hey, that does not look nice. That looks like something I should deploy a couple hundred fighters, and maybe some naval bombers to take care of. Really? You can't reach there. Alright, well, share an airfield, I guess, with these guys. Oh, go share with these guys. Oh, actually, you can't even deploy yet. Oh, you know what? They will be fine. Yeah, they just upgraded the fighters. That's fine. Good there. A rocket ring. It's too far away to do anything. Rocket man. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. We are definitely... definitely on the verge of something here. Still not sure what happened to all those enemy units, but yeah. Just done abandoned this area. The Griffin Republic will soon fall. You guys... what is this? Can we take care of that? My navy's getting stronger. I really should look at actually building up this navy. Doing something with them. At the same time, I can't even build them right now because I don't have enough chromium. Minus 179. And I really... can I do anything over here about that? Almost, but not quite. Let's see, I need to build infrastructure. Everywhere that had chromium. That doesn't actually help me. That doesn't help me. I just need more chromium. Is that so much to ask? Any chromium? Literally, I would take 1 chromium. I would maximize the infrastructure just for 1 more chromium. From 0 to 10. Just to get 1 more chromium. I don't think we're gonna find it. I think I got everything before. Last time I went through like this for fine-tuned code. Fine-tuned code. Oh, there's one. +4. Yes! Yes! I'll take it. I'll take all of the chromium I can get. And if I can't get any more, we might have to, maybe not be building so many tanks. We just backlogged of tanks, that's the only problem. At the same time, is my navy really that important? I mean, really, do we really need navy? Kinda do. Just kind of do. Ah. +2, yes. Ah. +4. Bonus. This is a great day. Maybe we can squeeze out a little more chromium from our empire. A mighty, mighty empire. I think that's all the chromium we're going to find. Which is tragic, really. I was hoping for more. You know what might help? We could not change that. Although, how is that doing? Might be a little bit better to do that, but no, we're leaving for now. What was I looking for? Q, limited exports, a closed economy would save me, if I can figure out where I'm going, it would save me 200 chromium. Hey, hello, that would work. That would work. How much? Over Griffonia want to give us 23. Do you guys have none? You have no chromium here? This is very tragic, very sad. Very, very sad. On a pluser note, Equestria only has 41 surplus for trading, and they have limited exports. So they'd be producing 75% of 41 times 75%. I don't know what the hell that is. It's just 45 times 3, isn't it? 40, 80, 120. He's only got like 120. So he cannot be producing as many tanks as I am. And his tanks would suck as well, because he wouldn't be able to produce any good tanks. Well, that's an interesting thought. Very interesting thought. Alright, well, let's get rid of this then. What am I going to lose out on? 5% factory output, research, construction. You know, that's fine. That is fine. We are a closed economy. And now we have a surplus of chromium. Fantastic. We can actually build stuff. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it great when you can build stuff? Ships will be deployed, damage will be done to our enemies. It's a wonderful day. A wonderful, wonderful day in the neighborhood. I wonder if I can just retrofit things now that I'm thinking about this. Oh, you can completely design your ships. Wow. All the things I never really wanted. So that has heavy battery 2, anti-air 3, control system 3 as well. Radar sonar, I already picked that as 4. Engine, heavy engine 4. Secondary guns, dual purpose. Is better. I hope. Armor. Let's see. What's the difference between battlecruiser and battleship armor? 2% armor 40, armor 30. Max speed goes down a lot. Let's do the battleship armor. Over here you got front heavy batteries, of course. Actually, it says front custom. Let's add another. Oh, I see. Yeah, another set of main batteries to the back, front, middle. Purpose secondary battery. Interesting. It's the front, second. Actually, this, I would like to be a heavy battery as well. Would that work? Well, it actually doesn't show up. So, I wonder if that does work. That's there, that's there. That's that gun. You don't seem to show up. What if I did the same thing to you there? Also don't show up. Interesting. I do a bunch of secondaries since they do show up. And I don't really need an anti-aircraft. Let's do more of that. Module. Oh, it was there before. It wasn't this. That wasn't planes. It wasn't secondary. It wasn't an anti-aircraft. It's just something called module. Alright, well, now you have more guns. Cannot actually build you, because your design is too expensive. My naval experience. Okay, well, that sucks. That's unfortunate. What a terrible tragedy we have encountered. Tragic event. Alright, you guys can push forward against him. He's not gonna be able to stop you. Alright, red. Orange. I need you guys to work together a little bit better here. Or don't. Red, just spread out a little bit more. And as much as these guys would love to go across, I don't have a naval supremacy here. Whatsoever. Got 12 ships being repaired. It's like months worth of repairs on some of these ships. Just tragic. Oh, so tragic. Rocket engines. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. Damn it. The next layer of rockets is actually nothing. SCBM is the next real rocket. Advanced guided missiles. Okay. Oh, jet fighters. Oh yeah, we can get the next level of jet fighter. It's a little bit ahead of time, but that's okay. Some of you go there. Some of you go here. Attack there. Yeah, this entire unit. Is that river crossing bonuses? You don't really have any rivers to cross. yet. Thinking of pulling one of those units. Let's grab you, since you're already over here. Get you to join this this push to that direction, and then we have a bunch of these units sitting around doing nothing. Do a new theater for them. You guys are gonna have the substance abuse looking dude. He's actually a substance abuser, to be clear. It sounded a little bit bad when I said it, but that is a trait that he has, is substance abuser. Oh, he's actually a fortress buster. Yeah, substance abuser, see? Wasn't me making a cool joke or anything like that. It was just the truth. And he can garrison all that stuff. And our blue army can begin its own attack. Speaking of which, how is our Air Force? We're gonna start running into an issue. A little issue with my Air Force. In the sense that we're gonna be spread a little bit thin soon. Although we are still fighting for control of the water with his Air Force. A lot of fighting over there in the air. I like that I have some anti-air guns though. Suckers. Let's look at building a radar dish here. Some anti-aircraft. And I'd like to get a forward air base. This Nova, whatever this place is. Grilla. Actually has a lot of factories and stuff in it, so that kind of makes it an ideal place. Also gonna upgrade all the infrastructure around here. Ooh, chromium. It's a good infrastructure upgrade. And yeah, that should help us a little bit. Once again, we're running into the pony power issue. But that should be okay as well. Not seeing this being a long-term problem, other than the fact that it's a long-term problem. It should get better eventually, right? Maybe. Air superiority bonus, bomber defenses, sure. Cannot deploy because we don't have enough manpower for you to deploy. Pony power, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's a problem. That is going to be once again a problem. Let's get more of that. I really need this mechanized infantry to be golden. Rocket artillery is upgraded, or can be. Nuke tech. Oh yeah, I've got to have nuclear missiles. Yeah. Nuclear weapons. Anyone? Anyone want to challenge me? Still no naval supremacy. kind of want to know why my navy is taking so much hits. But they're having to do so all these repairing over and over and over. It'd also be nice to know where they are in general, because they shouldn't all be repairing right now. Oh, 2 of them are available. 2 of them are still wandering around. Getting stuff, I guess. These guys are taking some heavy attrition. I'm inclined to just leave them sitting there taking attrition. Even these guys... Yeah, I'm very much inclined to just let all of you take attrition and me not advance at all for a little while in that area. Red Army... Can't help you. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not even sure I know what you guys are doing. Does Stalingrad not have any troops around here? I thought he actually had some. Unless that's actually Stalingrad. It says Republic of Nova Griffonian, but I'm pretty sure those are Stalingrad troops. Well. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Equestria, for some reason, has troops here. He's moving around really through his territory. It's not nice. Oh, can you guys deploy? Yeah, pretty sure he's moving a bunch of troops up here along his border. That was my most recent save. Let's get these naval invasions, because I'm pretty sure he's got a bunch of troops up here now. And that any push that I do is going to be beneficial to me down here. Although he does have a lot of troops sitting right there for some reason. Oh, he's got a lot of troops sitting everywhere. Okay, this might have been bad. This might have been a fail. I think he's still deploying troops up here. But if I'm right, or if I'm wrong, and he's already got all his troops up here, then this would be very... No, this is going to be a disaster. He's still moving people around. Does he have nobody there? Oh, this actually is going to be more better than I thought it was going to be. He's got nobody in that port. I don't think he has anyone in this port either. I think he caught him with his pants down. That's what I'm gonna say. Army reliability, all airplanes reliability. Well, that'd be nice to have. Reliable Army and Air Force. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got catching him with his pants down right now. Although it looks like a lot of my troops are not actually deploying, which is kind of annoying. Kind of not cool. It's not their part, but it should be okay. It should be okay. I think it'll be fine. You go there. All of you go there. Some of you come around there. Some of you go that way. So I can come over here. They're trying to conquer all ponies. I'm always trying to conquer all ponies. All ponies must die. I'm actually doing it quite successfully, you might add. We're being very successful at killing all ponies. It's a special trait of mine. We are naturals at pony killing, is what I'm trying to say. Very special. Naturals at killing ponies. Very, very natural at killing ponies, actually. We did some big D-Day invasion landings everywhere. It's gone very well. It's gone pretty well. It's kind of going well. The Beak region. Can redeploy some of these units from over here to over here. Can I actually deploy that far? You know what? There's some spots that you can actually deploy to right there. Now we don't need you in the Beak region anymore. You guys can come over here to the Snowy Mountains. Wait, an attack there, actually. It's even better than the Snowy Mountains. We do have nukes. I have not used them. I think I'm going to save them for Equestria if I need them. If I don't need them, then hey, great. If I do need them, I'd like to have them prepared and ready to go. Guys, can go into that region. What else do we have? Kind of doing stuff I don't need them to do anymore. Fighter, naval bomber. You're a naval bomber. Do you have any tactical fighters? You do. Let's grab the jets and the tactical fighters. Let's unpause for a second here. My troops kind of deploy around. My air force kind of deploy around. It's 1,000 spots right there. Let's get you to go there and attack there. And actually, you four come over here and attack that. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be devastating. You guys, come all the way down. You go all the way down to there. You go all the way. Can you come like a different route? There you go. And you go that way. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yellow people, go up here. Ooh, yellow people go that way. These yellow people can come over here. I meant with the infantry, but you really can't click on infantry. Clearly, I can't click on infantry. And you pink people kind of stuck, actually. I don't know why you guys are so badly stuck over here. They don't seem that strong, but hey, whatever. Whatever works or doesn't work. Let's take over the south real quick. It's a nice push. That's a nice advancement. Through his southern flanks. And this is all going very well. Going to my design. Ooh, maybe it's not going that well. Could be going better. We had more infrastructure. in these regions, could be going far better. Keep that at the top still. What are you doing up here? Guys, I don't know why I can't seem to take this. Well, at least can't seem to hold it. Oh, I have a thing. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get to that. Ooh. These guys, for some reason, can't seem to break through here, despite the fact that all of his troops are taking attrition from the mountains. I'd like us to be able to push somewhere around here. Okay, actually, not even push. Except for you guys. Seriously, I need a breakthrough in these areas to just stop them from coming down here and counterattacking me. That'd be great. Stop the counterattack! Is that under my control? Alright, pink. You can expand your line. And yellow can just keep doing what they're doing. Unfortunately, pink has a lot of tanks, and purple has no tanks. And so I need them to kind of work together. And for some reason my tanks can't get past his infantry. I don't know what the hell's happening with that. They're tanks, they're modern day tanks, they're... Do you have any allies or vassals? I just have this tiny little guy. Right over here. He's my only little vassal. Don't need no one else. Although, I still have like 2 other army groups that are doing nothing right now. That I could make use of. Oh! He had an infantry unit down here somewhere. Okay. I don't know where that guy came from. Good for him sneaking up on me. Alright, who's doing what? You're over here, you're over there. I'd like to keep... I want to keep all of you where you are. Because he's got so much stuff next to you. Same token, I'm going to take that army and push them over here. Like right now we're completely stopped. Almost completely stopped everywhere. So I've taken all of his navy ports, right? It's very unlikely he's going to actually strike an amphibious landing against me. And I have your 2 armies sitting here doing nothing. You guys are up there. But I have no idea what he has. So what I'm thinking... I'm gonna put you, like an assigner front, up there. That was you, right? Yeah. And you are gonna go to this front. Since I already have you 2 garrisoned, you can cancel your orders. This entire army unit can cancel his orders. I'm gonna put them all here to just do one big giant push against Stalingrad, who is both the faction leader and the puppet master of all these people. And I believe firmly that that will cause the enemy to collapse. Although I should also get these things upgraded just in case there's not enough supplies down here, which is a entirely plausible. Yeah, that thing's already 17 out of 20. What are we doing for infrastructure building? That's going to take a little while. Actually, it's not so bad. Yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah, we should research these. Probably get those done. I apparently have more dockyards. I don't really want to build more ships, but since you're pulling my leg and forcing me to build more ships, I guess I'll build more ships. If I can figure out... There you go, heavy cruiser. And destroyer, 10-15. How are we doing for convoys? We have 9,000 and we are using... we're not using 9,000. Okay, well. So fine and dandy then. Looks like he's redeploying everything. While my units catch their breath, which is good. I mean, not good for me, but good for him. And he's got, like, I don't know, all the troops over here for some reason. Oh, I cut him off. Oh, that's nice. It's good to see. I cut him off over there. What else do we got? Surely I can probably be voting some of these things. Actually, they're just now coming available. It's not bad. Let's do that. And here comes a bunch of more troops. What are we doing for supplies? Oh, yeah, that is gonna hurt. Those supplies are gonna start hurting. It's immediately, as soon as you guys arrive, start pushing stuff. Because we do not want to be sitting around. Alright, what do we have down here? We have U3 down here, I believe. And blue is up there. Along with brown. I feel like this is some sort of oversight. I don't really want to push this. I'm really enjoying watching my enemies slowly attrition death themselves. I don't really want to push in this direction and ruin that for myself. So yeah, you guys are the only ones that are gonna push. And we'll hope that he just sits there forever. Forever and ever and ever. Eventually dies. A slow and painful death. Let's research my navy. It's a slow push up here. A push? What's a slow push? And now that I'm thinking about it, before we get all those, I gotta really push for this. Naval development. Some of those things are really behind. Many years behind. Oh, that is bad. 40 out of 28. Near 36 of 36. Let's work on that. Yeah, we're not doing much pushing here because we're a little bit over our limits over there. So hopefully we can push fast here, which is not seeming likely, apparently. More heavy batteries. Yeah, I'm really enjoying watching these guys just attrition themselves to death. It's very nice to see my enemies killing themselves. Wow, this is a lot of fortifications. There's a lot of fortifications everywhere around here. Okay, we're starting to spread out. That is a good thing that we are slowly starting to spread out here. Not taking the attrition. And we're doing our own advancements. How's the Air Force? Air Force is capable of pushing over here now. And already pushing there. Okay. Ooh, new fighter. New jet fighter. To be exact. Jet fighter. We even make our jet fighter just a little bit better to begin with. The Mark 1. The Day 1 Mark 1. They're best kind of fighter. You grab your fighters and your bombers. Get you over here. Your tactical bombers at least, and participate in these beautiful air combat. So let's go, destroy him. I'll let them escape, wipe them out. I'm surprised he's putting up so much of a defense, despite being outnumbered by like 3 to 1 plus tanks. Like 4 or 5 to 1 ratio, and we have tanks. And he's still putting up a pretty good fight. Except for over here. I don't know what the hell his idea is over here. It's great. I love that idea. It looks fantastic. Just take attrition. Stand around, take attrition. Great strategy on his part. But it is making it so that I can't advance in this area. Don't advance against these guys. Because I don't want the AI to unbug itself. I want you to continue to be bugged in that area. So that I can continue to advance in other areas. Is that so much to ask? Alright, we've pushed down over here. Let's really bug Right down there. Supply lines are looking fantastic, actually. Yeah, they're looking good. We're not taking any attrition from bad supply lines. Just what I like to see. Oh, that didn't work out. Yeah, what level are these forts? They're only like level 1s. How are we having so much trouble finding infantry through level 1 forts? Barely even... Wow. Attack value 500. Oh, my attack value is 600. Okay. Its defense is 800. Where are these giant numbers coming from? I'll never know. I'll never know where these giant numbers are coming from. By the way, how is our photography against him is paused? Oh, I never paused all these other people. Alright, well, pause him. He's never gonna get done. You... I need crystal. I don't really need Nova Griffonia. That's not gonna get done anytime soon. He's gonna get conquered before that thing finishes. Like, seriously, like, one infantry. Just push through them, guys. There's an even enemy here. Literally just walked in. Ship models. Come on. Walk through. Walk through the enemy. Quickly now. Don't retreat. Don't give up territory. Where's he getting more troops from? Jesus. You know, you take something and then more troops show up. Take something else and more enemies show up. What the hell is going on? They're just like spawning. They're fake spawning. The AI, it cheats. They're using elite hacks to spawn more enemies. Also, I'm noticing a lot of troops are not being destroyed against his border, which is very annoying that he's actually... I guess they have military access? Yep, they have military access. Damn it. That's why we're not destroying his troops along his border. And that's actually kind of annoying. It's actually very annoying. Right, radar. Giant station there. We're not having good radar telemetry over here. Let's build that. Must sleep. To super cheese. Oh, and you actually want to see war casualties. Hold on, where's my war casualties? Probably not good. Yeah, I've lost oh, actually, yeah, I've lost 1.2 and I've killed 1.4, which is not good numbers. It's a very painful war. It's a very, very painful war of attrition. Have a good night, Soup Cheese. We'll see you again soon. Probably tomorrow. I'll still be fighting this thing. Pegasi. I didn't know they get Pegasi. Oh, that's nice. 100 more units. How much manpower does he have? Oh, pony power, another 100k. So we're really not attritioning him to death anytime soon. Let's get that radar built at least. At least then we can pretend like we're accomplishing something. Let's go with the heart attack and the piercing. Extra piercing damage, why not? Oh, that's not good. I got a 2. That's a very low infrastructure score over there. Yeah, that's a very low infrastructure around this area. Let's boost that infrastructure for myself. That's rude. I'm so surprised that we have not just completely just annihilated this enemy throughout this. I fully expected this to be just a very quick wipe of the enemy units, and it is very sad that it has not been that way. I'm gonna put a hold on you guys for a minute or two. Let you do some recovering. Get some of that infrastructure built over here. Oh, there you go. Infrastructure. Get some of that infrastructure built. How quickly? It's like 15, like 30 days they get built. Or 27th, like 20 something days. It takes to build one unit of infrastructure. It's pretty fast. It's kind of fast. Might have to start using nukes though. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. Better artillery would be nice. Actual looking jet fighter. Radio fighters as well. Oh, you just use aluminum? Give me more. "51 tanks a day. We need a lot more. A lot more of those modern tanks. I'm loving the attrition these guys are taking. Like 30% attrition just for existing there. It's a thing of beauty. Oh, I took more factories somehow. Can't do those. Missing equipment production, fighter and tactical bomber. We don't really need fighters and tactical bombers. We have jet fighters and jet tactical bombers. So much better. Alright, that's a little bit better. 3 out of 3. Oh, that's bad. That's hurting, actually. I know Navy has full control. They don't even have any ports anymore. It's not over there. Do they have anything up here? They have one up here. But the Penguins, they do not count. For our air forces, keeping them in check. And they'd still have to cross through there to get to us. What's the enemy air force doing? It's actually, well, we're definitely killing a lot of them. Definitely killing a lot more of the air force than they are killing of us. But still, we should research some more of that stuff. The Air Force stuff here. Actually, how's this looking? Oh, that's still ahead of time. Static anti-air hit chance. I'll get that. Guide at the fleet. Trade convoy, yeah, interesting. Let's go with, you can come along and get built. I don't really need to build more dockyards, to be honest. We don't have enough chromium. Actually, we do have enough chromium. If I wanted to, like, double the size of my navy capacity, let's do that. Let's just build a bunch of dockyards everywhere. All along my coastlines. Even on these islands, because why not? Check out there. This is a huge naval area. We've got a few little islands here and there. There's a huge naval production zone. And I don't know, this is probably enough, but you know, let's go all the way around the entire area of our island. There you go. Naval capacity, that's a massive upgrade to the naval capacity. We need a couple of those. Let's do a heavy ship, heavy ship, heavy ship. Cruiser. Another cruiser. Another cruiser, and 3 of the destroyers. Alright, just do 2 of the destroyers, should be enough. By the time we get to that, it'll be capacity. Cruiser, 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 destroyer, destroyer, and we'll actually rotate that. And that. Move a heavy ship down. Heavy ship, cruiser, destroyer. Heavy ship, cruiser, destroyer, heavy ship, cruiser, destroyer. Heavy ship cruiser. That should work out. Alright, how much manpower do I need to recover everything? Probably a million. Yeah, about 1 million. That's nice. That's real nice. I'm just wondering if I should just wait till I have 4 full air superiority, but at the same time, should not wait that long. I feel like this offensive push should be enough to wipe him out. And yet, it probably isn't. Wasn't last time. 9 out of 6. How did this go up? You're there, you're there. Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is. The bottleneck is the Sathanite lands. And where the Sathan... Oh, it's that. That's the bottleneck for him. Armaments, armaments, gotta get some better guns, all over my ships. Do do do, do 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 do. I really want to do another push. Even these guys are not showing up as green. Large river crossing. What do you have that's causing you issues? Divisions to preparing. Okay. What's that? Oh, extra surprise. Of course. Of course. What's your support weapons for the... Oh, for the artillery. That's good. Anti-tank will hold off. Let's get these. You know, any of you upgradable? No. Oh, except for you. But you have nothing good. Alright, well, boy Emperor. Today marks a wonderful day. The reconstruction... reconstituted Griffonian Empire. This morning, rising from the dawning sun, Grover, sixth of his line, was crowned Emperor of Griffonstone. The traditional coronation city of Grover's upon coming of age. The young chick is no longer that, but a proud member of the glorious leader of the Grand Empire. The ceremony itself was a beautiful affair, with the Argonite choir providing all the soundtrack necessary. Argon Eros, the now former regent, gave a short speech, told forth visions of a wonderful and glorious future for the Empire. The crown was rested upon its rightful owner's head. Crown presented... Crown and crowd. So much life. The crowd present cheered for the new emperor. Then, all asked for silence. As Grover gave his speech, friends, brothers and sisters, we have finally returned a holy Griffonian Empire from the darkness of its generation. And even still, our foes oppose us, ready to strike. But this matters not. With the gods on our side, none can stand against us. From this day forward, we will march confidently towards our destiny. And, yeah, long live the Emperor. Okay, well, hopefully he's good. Oh, look at him, he looks so young. And, he doesn't have any bonuses to him, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, no bonuses to him, that's okay. And you had nothing good, right? Not really. Let us launch our attack. And you guys should all launch your attacks as well. It's a united attack that is failing. Actually, no, it's doing okay. It's succeeding in some places. and failing to others. Such is my life. Such is my life. Take out his airfield here, that would be great. Less planes to oppose us. Oh, that looks like you're gonna get stalled again. Oh no, actually. No, he is gonna get stalled. Yes. Airfield eliminated. It's less planes to oppose us in the area. At least in theory, it's less planes. He's still just sitting there. That is great. I'm really happy for him. Really happy that his half his army just bugged out. It's just gonna sit there forever with nothing to do but be screwed. It's great. Thing I ever dreamed of. Victory to bugged enemy. At the very least, we're going to take all of this. Finally. Cipher for the Commonwealth has been decrypted. That's good news. Oh, that's very good news. Restore Empire is going to take a long time. Equestria and free changeling hives. So still going to take a while, but that's okay. One step at a time. Alright, purple. You're doing shite. Sit around and do nothing. Who else is over there? Yellow is over there. And you are pink. Oh, actually, you're doing shit as well. Alright, well, the three of them can sit around and do nothing. And you, if you take one of those, that would be really great. Let's encourage you, in fact. Take that. Give you a little liquid courage there. Lead off Stormfeller. And it's a female ruler. Young Adolf there. Doing her thing. Oh. You lost some divisions, and you lost some divisions too, actually. That's really unfortunate. I bet you they were tanks too. Right, purple person, get over here. I'm gonna need you to take this. Actually, you have a lot of troops everywhere, don't you? You do. Why do you have so many troops everywhere? Right, so is it you then? No, you're the one that had a bunch of stuff. I also have a bunch of stuff around everywhere. Okay, well... You know what? I just need one of you. I just need one of you to come over here. And finish taking over this stuff. That's all I need. That's all I need you to do. Let's crush those enemies. And you... I'm gonna get you to go like that. Once this is done. Oh, why are you retreating from that? You should not be retreating from anywhere. These guys should have nothing to them, really. They should know nothing. They should have nothing. There should be no supplies in this area. Therefore, these enemies should be crumbling before you. I'm really not thrilled that these enemies seem to just be walking out because they have an access pack. Because you're allowed to access their territory doesn't mean you should be able to attack from it, like what he just did. Or for that matter, move through it when I'm trying to encircle them. It's really annoying. Like on the verge of killing them all and then they just run out of their territory. Ooh, you need chromium. Right. Ooh, the enemies are attacking me. Isn't that nice of them? Come to me for once. Yeah. Well, this is gonna get interesting. This is gonna get real interesting. Although I don't know why all my troops just started moving around like this, but whatever. Begin your attack. Counterattack him. Something, because holy shit. How is he taking so much with so little? I don't know what the hell is happening, but yeah, he just amazingly just kicked my ass. He's kind of pushed everywhere. Pushed me back everywhere. No reason whatsoever. Just because he could for some reason. Don't know how he did it. Good for him. And now we're of course gonna push him back, right guys? Of course we are. Of course you're gonna push him back. Eventually, one day. Whenever you figure out what the hell you're planning on doing. Stalingrad is not even close to surrendering. We got a lot more pushing to do against him. All I know is he just pushed the hell out of me for no reason. And I lost like one troop from each of them. I lost a couple troops from there. I don't know about this war. This war is taking a lot of casualties for no reason. Seems like I'm low on manpower everywhere. Pony power everywhere. Which is ridiculous, to be honest. It is just ridiculous. Let's cancel these panzers. Let's cancel those. I'll take the pony power back into the fold there. Let's give one of these knights to each of you who's lost a unit. You can all have a knight in shining armor. 50 shining armor. You can have a couple. You can have a couple nights. So everyone's sitting at 24 now. Everyone's sitting at 24. Perfect. And hopefully that manpower will get some good usage. Or somewhere special. Where it's needed. It's a lot of pony power that we need. I like where that's going. That is gonna hurt. All adults, service by requirement. It's only giving us 30,000 growth. That's actually not that much. Oh, you know what? It hasn't caught up. We gotta wait until the end of the month and then it should catch up to what the proper number is. Right now it's 30,000. End of the month it should jump up by 10%, which is not that much. Hopefully it helps. Oh yeah. We just got like 100 grand for that. Still not that much. Yeah, that's still not that much. They decrypted my ciphers. They're now using it against me. And yet they're not actually attacking anywhere. Which is fantastic to see. They're kind of wasting their thing. But whatever. Whatever. Hospital? 1022? You know what? Get it. I'm gonna use that trickle back. 6% trickle back and experience loss only 6%. So good things. That's why you get the hospital. Yep. Still need a lot of pony power. That number should really be useful soon. More anti-air. Come on, give me more. Another 100k. That's a big hit to my production. But I got so much production going on, it's really not so bad. 150 factories producing modern day tanks. It's a pretty good number. It's a pretty good number. Get the fleet in the beginning. Another 100k is gonna trickle in. Reminds me, how is this going? I think that construction speed slowed down a lot. Yeah, it did. Still pretty good though. Really great though if we can stop taking attrition over here in this area. Really need that infrastructure to get built. I just improved all the previous bottleneck from the port. Oh, come on, that port is maxed out. They're telling me I'm not getting enough supplies because of the port. That's all the way over there. Shit. I'll go to another port. Like here. Think that would help. Yeah, it might help actually. There's a different province. Alright, and man, my pony power seems to be going up very well. We're definitely getting there now. And our Air Force has the upper hand for the most part. I have a lot of anti-air in this area, but I'm still killing more than what I'm losing. Consistently. Seems like there's a lot of stuff not happening. MiG 3? Oh, that's disgusting. How dare he build MiGs? Give him the permission to build MiGs. Alright, let's get more jet fighters. Zoot out. So more jet fighters, we should probably get them. Oh, we have jet tactical bombers as well. Does that airfield, what is that? 200? 200. That's not enough. This place can fit 2,000. So let's grab tactical jet bombers and the tactical, oh, just regular jets. We'll get them to come and take over that a little bit better. What else? We have an airfield that I can make use of. And this? I don't, that's Ponyland. Oh, I have one right here. Wonderful. Right in the border. Another 200 of you and 200 of these. I'm gonna get them into that fight as well. Another 400 jet fighters and 400 jet bombers. Can't actually see them, but they're there. Don't worry. They will shoot stuff when called upon. Yeah, manpower numbers, or pony power numbers, have definitely gotten a lot better. I think we're ready for another offensive. They're looking pretty good. Let's save Griffin number 3. And begin the attack. You should take that. Oh, you actually have an objective. Ready. Let's change your objective to that. And strike. It's ready to go. We made very little pushes in that, which is not good. Actually, I want you guys to be on the defensive. You go there. That way these guys can be aggressive. Caramel marks. Okay, we're going after the caramel marks. Go after caramel marks. Oh god. Oh, the name. The name, it hurts. That's me deep. Once again, I don't know what we're supposed to do with these supplies being so bad at the time. Like 55 out of 47, you're 9. Oh, actually, you're 9 out of 18, you're kind of fine. To go take that. Alright, we'll take that. Take their radar station. Get one more airfield over here. If we take that, it's going to diminish them a lot again. That's all we're really doing right now, is just diminishing the enemy. Diminish, diminish, diminish. Total gone. Just thinking. He's got a supply of 75 there, supply of 9. So if I push over here, take that stuff out. How much of a problem is it going to cause me? I have a feeling it's going to cause me a lot of problems still. So it might be better not to push them over there. Though it looks like my units are still going to do it anyways, but... Get off. This lady. Adolf Stormfeather, once again, is injured. It's a tragic tale. She's always injured. Get it? It's a tragic tale. She's a bird. Good job. That doesn't make sense. That's bad. I'm sorry. I try sometimes, and I fail a lot. Like, just... but I do think I got this. Pretty sure we got this down. Yeah, we got this. This is really all that we need to take. That's not enough to stop me from declaring victory against these people. You guys don't do anything. So once we've taken a few more of these places here, we should get the victory. A glorious, glorious victory. If we can ever take it. Good hospital. Well, that's great news. At least something we can use. Although it kind of looks like I'm stalling as well. Again. Now we're kind of taking stuff. Slowly and surely we are taking stuff from them. It's just taking a little while. Yes, take attrition. Take attrition, you bastards. You bastard. Crystal ponies. We take that attrition. Before we've even done a war with you. You feel the pain that I feel now. Feel it. Despite our victories, having an issue. Still having issues. Still having infrastructure issues, supply issues. Oh, 106 out of 67. Well, that is a big supply issue, actually. What can you do? You're at war. Conquer somebody. Have a lot of stuff. And you gotta fight them for it. So let's get that. Let's pull you out of there. And grab you out of there as well. We'll grab you out of there. Just taking too much attrition to have so many forces sitting around in there. We pull those 3 armies back, that should make a bit of a difference. Hopefully he'll be able to get the supplies he needs to actually fight and win. Still sitting at 90. Oh, it's getting better. It's a little bit better there. And the Air Force. Actually fully focus on that now. Don't need to have anything in these 2 areas. Just all in on that. There's a lot of damage being dealt by my bombers. guys. Stop losing this. $76, you. We still have troops in that area. Get back over here. Everybody else is out of that area. So we still don't have enough. The caramel marks, which is over here, is the bottleneck. God damn it, caramel marks. How dare you be a bottleneck? My supplies. Alright, there's 67 out of 70, that's not so bad. See, some of them have actual supplies now. Yeah, why don't you guys just hold your events for like 5 minutes? Just like a couple minutes. Wait until we get that next level. Patient. They're very patient people. And they are definitely losing their fighters big time. And we're holding steady with our superior air force. Took a while for that air force, but yeah, it is running smooth and superior to theirs. Ooh, 75 over 67. You. That's not you. Yeah, I got an idea. Let's just redeploy you along like that. There you go. Should get rid of a couple of his units. Or this mess. There we go. That did help. That helped quite a bit. Oops. Just missed out small research. Damage control, we should probably do that. Right, warfare. Deconning, nice. Yeah, let's get the damage control. Some nice modern artillery. Wonderful. We need to modernize any of our weapons. Year is 1 year too early for that. 1 year too early for all of those. What my tanks? 1022, there you go. Level of tank. New level of modern tank. How am I still taking damage with these? Yeah, the enemy. Enemy has no navy. The air force is all down and being destroyed. How are they damaging my navy? Unrelenting Armada. I like the name. Sounds nice. Pony power is looking good, but our tank power is not looking so good. Even so... oh, his pony power is not looking so good either. Yeah, they have no available pony power. And they are actually, they take some damage. It would be really great if you could surround the enemy. Took that over. Too bad that was not to come to be. Come on, come on. Oh, please tell me we're about to hit that. Yes. Oh, it's so pretty. Encirclement. It's what I dreamed of all my life. Need to attack, we need to attack. You guys, I don't know why there's 4 tanks here, but that's great. Keep pushing. Every unit you destroy here will never return. Just keep that in mind when you're attacking. Right, I got an idea. Go here. I'll just send you to attack. And that way I don't have to keep sending you to attack there. It's just automatically do it, which would be great. And he's done for. Yeah, he should be finished soon. These units are all cut off and they're being pushed right out. Oh, some of them just got overwhelmed. That's good news. There you go. Slowly destroying them. A magic template. Down to 3. Only police. Finished. Recon units. You guys are kidding me right now, right? Stalingrad! The capital! It's been taken. And they've capitulated. How fabulous that is. Right, you guys can spread out along his lines. This war is going to be over very quickly. Get attacking, yellow. Need you to come over here. Apparently finish him off. Should not take long at all. Let's finish him. You guys can finish him. I really hope. Yes. Oh yeah, they all got overwhelmed. Perfect. Just perfect. The blue army. Oh, I didn't give you orders before, but now you have orders. Red army. Same thing. Make your way up there. Brown army. Do you guys have a thing? Nope, you didn't. Now you do. And teal, you continue to just sit there actually. Oh no, I guess you know what, you can attack. Everyone else is attacking. Why not? Make it a party. And with the fall of Stalingrad, all these other fools shall quickly perish. Now the question becomes, do I puppet Stalingrad or conquer it for my own? And same thing with the Republic of Griffonia. The Democratic Republic of whoever the hell cares would definitely be taken. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take these. because I feel like they should be mine. Nah, I guess I'll leave them for the Griffonian public. Oh, those are part of the polar bear communities. Interesting. Interesting. Do I actually want those? Actually, I do have a claim on that. For some reason. In fact, I have claimed all your stuff. I think the Republic we will take for ourselves. And that turn. And now with the rest of Stalingrad. Could just puppet him. It could be beneficial to have him as a puppet. Against the Equestria and the Crystal. But also, they have no manpower anymore. So how useful will they actually be? On the other hand, they do still have an air force. So that could potentially be useful. To puppet him and his air force. Take on the stuff. There you go. Alright, what happens to Stalingrad? They are now the Svetlanic Volchentov. I don't know what the hell their name is. That's great though. Did he actually keep all of his stuff? No, he's got a whole new tree now. It's a neutral tree that he's gonna get, even though he still has all of these. Which kind of raises the question, do any of these things give you your own communist support? Plus 0.000, okay, that's not so bad. Nothing else there. Oh. Wasn't that interesting? It gave him a, the default game. Default tree. Which is like nationalism. Oh, I guess that is supremacy. It does say supremacy support at least. Communism. Okay, well that's interesting that it does that. Alright. Alright, that's fair. That's good. It's got 118 factories. 200,000 pony power. Which planes? It gave him only 7 planes. Okay, well that was unexpected actually. Yeah, that was actually unexpected. Did he not have any airfields up here? Is that why he has 0? Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, well that kind of sucks, and it's kind of okay. Lost out on a lot of those, which is not good. Let's reduce the number of naval bombers that we need. We don't really need that many. Get rid of those junk. Don't need so many jet fighters. Still need more space. Transport planes, I really don't need any of these. Let's go off 1 unit being transported. That leaves me 5 things that I need. Light tanks. Amazingly, we really don't need much. Artillery push up. You guys get pushed up. You got a lot that you gotta convert. The tactical jets. Oh, you know what? I'll just be short 5 for now. That's fine. Get more built at some point. There's always more that get built. In the meantime, this is where we're going to finish things off for today. We made some good progress. We only got one more major war to go against Equestria itself, which should be pretty interesting to do. I don't know if it would be a cakewalk or not. This was supposed to be an easy war, and it turned to not be that easy. But I have some strategies for that. I think what we'll have to do is a naval invasion down here. Well, first we have to conquer his puppet over there, while trying to fight over here. And I'll probably grab this army, the armies I have sitting up here. Yeah, and I think once we've conquered him, then we'll launch some naval invasions over here. Hey, are you allied with them? They're not. So we might naval invasion him first. Build up this area with a couple naval bases, some radar, and some troops there. And then launch an amphibious landing over here during the early stage of the war. I think we use just this army group to kind of hold all this territory. And we're sneaking with this army group down here in the south. And you guys... Oh, sorry, we're sneaking with this army in the south. Or you. Hey, you know what? We use him to attack in the south, and you guys will be the ones that take in this. Or not. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next time. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll take it first. If you did enjoy it, maybe like, subscribe, follow the channel, check me on Discord, all the fun stuff. We shall see you all again next time. Have a good night.